I'm Dr. Margaret Cochran, aka the Relationship Doctor. I'm here to help you step out of fear and procrastination and into the relationships of your dreams. What happens when a child is not loved and cared for properly? And what's the result when that child is taught that without exception, love, rejection, and suffering are one and the same? Does that sound unlikely? Sadly, it's very common. Many people in the world grow up in a sick, twisted, dysfunctional family. And to add insult to injury, they often present a facade of respectability and normalcy. So if you're in the family and you try to talk about it, people will say that you're crazy or call you a bad person for spreading lies about your family. Like it or not, we learn our intimacy skills from our families of origin. If we have a love-based family and we're cared for, listened to, and seen for who we are, we transfer that acceptance, tenderness, and respect to our romantic relationships. If we come from a shame-based family and we're ignored, told that we're not good enough and that love is never safe, we transfer that fear, avoidance, and sense of hopelessness to our romantic relationships. When we grow up in a shame-based family, we're taught to think that shame is normal, and it never occurs to us to ask, what's wrong with my parents for not loving me? Instead, we wonder, what's wrong with me that my parents don't love me? As a result, to compensate and manage pain with the very, very limited power and agency children have, kids in families like this will tend to behave in extreme ways. They may become people pleasers or overachievers in a desperate attempt to get some recognition and praise from others, or they may become rebels and frequently substance abusers in an attempt to shut others out and keep their pain and sense of inadequacy at bay. The burden of shame is immense and costly. It keeps you from ever being close to anyone, and you keep denying yourself the closeness that comes from being truly treasured and loved and feeling safe emotionally. Running from it won't help. Geographical separation from your family won't fix it because, as it's said, everywhere you go, there you are. Going from partner to partner thinking next time will be different won't help either, because the only romantic skills you have are shame and pain-generating ones. You will allow yourself to only go so far, and then you'll either leave the relationship emotionally, physically, or both. You're caught in a trap that always leads to a dead end. What must you do to escape the cycle? Ultimately, you have to face the pain. Remember, it's only the dragons you run from that can chase you. This prospect may seem overwhelming, but you're stronger and more resilient than you think. However, the good news is that when you face the pain and realize that it's your family and not yourself that's broken, the gateway to emotional freedom is open to you, and your opportunities are limitless. But let me caution you, when you grow up in a shame-based family, there are many narratives that are spun to keep you trapped in that sick and twisted system, and one of the most frequently used is the old trope that no one will ever love you like your family does. But since your family doesn't love you, there's never any hope for love. The weight of that sadness and hopelessness is indescribable and agonizing. Think about that. Feel about that. The idea is a lie, pure and simple. Real, genuine, deep love doesn't necessarily come from people you're biologically related to. Oh, it's nice when it does, but it's not a requirement. You're lovely and lovable. There are people out there who can see that and rejoice in it and share their love of and for you with you. Never give up. Never stop seeking. Ask for help and whatever else. Don't be frightened of the truth, because I promise you, it will set you free. Until next time, I'm Dr. Margaret Cochran. There's more to discuss, and I look forward to our next conversation. Thanks so much for listening. If you want to connect, whether it be for a keynote, webinar, media opportunity, or coaching, please contact me at drcochran.com.